Oh, yeah.
All right, first step is just going to be 2 little shots here and here, okay? This is probably the worst part of the whole thing because this is the part that hurts. After this, we get you numbed up and you're all numb from there, okay? So it's just going to be a shot here and a shot there, okay?
Yeah.
Like I said, this is the worst part. I'm not actually going to touch the nail at this point. I'm just going to numb up the toe. Then I'll come back in and we'll take the toenail off, okay? Any questions about any of that?
That needle looks big.
It's not. It's actually a tiny little needle. It's just long. That's all. It's actually a very, very small needle, so that it doesn't hurt as bad. They're all, in terms of pain with needles, it's all the size of the needle or the diameter of the needle. This is a very, very small needle. Okay? So one here, one there. This is a cold spray that helps numb the skin so you don't have less pain when I'm giving you the shot. Okay? Like I said, this is the worst part. Like I said, you're okay. You're welcome to record if you want, but you also... this is probably the one step you may not like to see if you don't like needles. Okay? All right. Do this as quick as we can, get you done, okay?
Yeah.
Poke and a burn. 1, 2, 3. A little poke. Some burn. It's going to hurt a little bit. Some pressure.
You want another thing of cold spray? That one almost done.
This one's doing okay so far.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's
good.
the worst one. We got it. All right.
Woo, Lord have mercy.
Pinch and burn on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pinch, burn. Doing great. Doing great. Almost done. Alright, we're done. We're all done.
Oh, God. Whew. Oh, my God.
You're all done.
Okay. Whew.
Alright, so
Lord have mercy.
we're gonna let this sit for about 2 minutes just to let the toe get all the way numb, okay? And then I'll get started. If you have any pain at all throughout the procedure, I'll just add a little bit more, okay? And you won't feel those injections because I've got you numbed up. Okay, so you shouldn't feel pain as we're doing. You might feel some pressure, but no pain. Okay?
Okay.
Like I said, everything should be numb around here, but there's 4 nerves that supply the toe.
I felt those
And we
nerves.
tried to get all 4 right there. I think I did, but if we missed one, we can always add a little bit more, okay?
I hope you didn't miss any.
If we do, like I said, you don't feel the other ones because everything up here is all the way numb for sure.
I
Okay?
can feel that.
I know right now you can. Still got some time for it to set up, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back in with all the equipment else she brought in. I'll be back in 2 minutes here and we'll get going, okay?
My toenail looks fat.
So I'm guessing it's this corner that hurts you? Is that the one?
Is it okay if I feel that?
Yeah, you should still be able to feel it. That's the one that hurts?
When, usually, sometimes it doesn't hurt. Usually when I lotion up, it hurts.
Okay.
Or sometimes, I haven't had anything that hurts in a minute. Because usually it hurts right here, and then it swells, and then it'll come off, and then pus will come out.
Yep.
But right now, it's just been fine.
Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes, okay? We'll take care of it.
Okay. Oh my God. That hurted so bad. Like, oh, Jesus. I can only imagine what's going to happen next. Oh my God, you guys. That hurt. That needle, like he stuck the needle like in the beginning of it, which was fine. And then he went deeper and got into a nerve. Lord Jesus. Jesus. Oh my God. Brought a tear to my eye. I kid you not. All I can do is laugh in pain. Crazy. So right now, I'm going to put this on pause until he comes back. And then it's going to be time for the removal of the toenail. Hopefully, please, Jesus, that I feel nothing. I don't want to feel nothing of that toenail coming off. Jesus, please, please, please. Poke me.
This is just, this is just a little tourniquet to go over the toe, help prevent excessive bleeding. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your toes start to feel a little tingly and weird.
Just warm.
Yeah.
I look like a death toe tag or something.
What? Hey?
A death toe tag.
Yeah. Feel anything?
No.
Okay. Feel anything?
No.
Anything?
No.
Great. All right. Like I said, stop me if you're feeling anything as we get going here, okay?
Jesus, I hope I don't. I really don't want to feel nothing.
You won't. We'll get started here, okay? How old's your daughter?
She's 12.
Okay. She just fascinated by this stuff, or
Mm-hmm. My 9-year-old too. They wanted
interested
to.
in medicine, or?
Well, my 9-year-old wants to be a vet,
Okay.
and the 12-year-old, she's just up in the air.
That's fair. Got a long time to decide.
Yeah, but my 9-year-old's been talking about being a vet forever.
Really?
Yeah, so I think she's gonna stick with that. She loves animals.
So do you guys have animals, or?
We have cats.
Okay. And she likes those, and.
Mm-hmm. Why do you want to be a foot doctor?
Why did I want to be?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of reasons, but I played soccer through college
Mm-hmm.
and had some injuries playing, and so that's how I kind of found out about it. And it's a good mixture of stuff like this and clinic stuff, and then also we do surgery quite a bit, and I like surgery, and just kind of a good balance of everything I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
We work with lots of different types of patients. We work on all the way from people with big infections in their feet that need amputations, all the way to athletes who have injuries, and so it's a good variety.
I bet you've seen some ugly feet, huh?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Well, I went and got a pedicure yesterday.
Well, we appreciate it.
And then, have you watched that new show, the Foot Doctor?
The MA outfit was just asking me about that, and I said I haven't yet, but everyone keeps asking me if I have, so I need to do that.
I saw the first episode. I was like, oh my God, how did you let your feet get like that?
Well, I was looking at it because a bunch of people have asked me about that, so I was Googling it, and one of the two of the doctors on that show went to the same medical school as I did. So the Hollywood-based one or the LA-based one, whoever that one is.
I think it's the black girl.
They went to the same school as I did. So.
Cool.
So I will have to watch it, see what I think. They had one for a little while about a podiatrist who was just doing like nails and stuff. They weren't doing surgery and stuff, and so that was kind of, in my opinion, a little lame. But
Hi.
Hey, here are your instructions for afterwards, all right?
Okay.
So we're going to put a dressing on. You'll leave it alone, okay? And then after that, you will tomorrow start soaking toe in water for about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Then you're going to clean back here with a Q-tip to keep a scab from forming. And then you're going to put an antibiotic ointment and a Band-Aid on it. And you're going to do that for about 3 to 6 weeks, okay? Till all the drainage stops, all right? Then if there's any issues or problems, you just call our office and leave my medical assistant a message, okay? Now, one problem I see is people letting a scab form, and then they get a little bit of that drainage blocked. And then what happens is you get a little bit of redness and pain, and you think you got an infection. I make you come in and I get rid of that scab.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to come back to that.
All right. All right, just follow those directions, and if you have any issues, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right. I will see you later.
all right, don't miss out, okay? Just loosening up all the corners.
Tight around the corners.
Yeah. When you don't want to rip out any extra skin when you rip the nail off. Does that make sense? You want to make sure it's all the way freed up.
I was looking on YouTube how to build my toenail. I'm serious. I gotta have my toenail like for summer.
There's ways. There's
I
like different
saw
like
it.
synthetics or stickers and stuff I've heard people using. I've heard all kinds of different creative ways people have made things look better. Honestly, I think once this heals in, you have a skin layer there, it looks pretty normal. Like, unless you're really paying attention, it doesn't look that crazy. Alright. And that is out. Let me just free up this little piece of tissue.
I was able to watch this. This is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
There you go. Nails off.
Woohoo! Doesn't look that bad.
Nope, right?
Looks cute, kind of. Didn't look as bad as I thought it would look. I thought it was going to be looking all like gross and ugly and stuff.
No, underneath it usually looks pretty clean. So I'm just going to clean out some of these corners where sometimes some dead skin and builds up with these ingrown nails. And then make sure we get the base of it nice and flat, so then when we kill it with this chemical, it stays killed.
I just know when this numbness goes away, it's gonna be hell.
So it's not as bad as it looks.
Really?
It's very controllable with Tylenol or ibuprofen typically.
Okay.
Usually it's going to take about 4 to 6 hours for the numbing medication to wear off. And then it's typically a throb is what people report with this. And so just take Tylenol and ibuprofen as needed to stay on top of it for the first couple of days. It'll typically be when it's at its worst, and after that it should be fine. Okay? Alrighty. I'm going to start with the phenol now. That's the chemical we use to kill everything, okay? So did Dr. Tidwell kind of go over what this does, or?
I guess what he just said, it just kills it, doesn't make it grow back and stuff like
Right,
that.
so it's a chemical, you're basically chemically burning the nail bed, okay? So you're going to notice some kind of drainage and redness to this toe for a little while, because we're essentially burning it, okay? So think about how like when you burn yourself on the stove, it turns red, it gets a little bit flaky and kind of scaly. You're going to notice similarities with this, okay? So don't be alarmed by some drainage for a little while.
Well, it's turning white,
Yeah.
like it's dying or something.
We're burning it.
Oh, that's crazy. And that's liquid burn?
Chemical burn, yep.
Doesn't that just kills the toe?
Nope, just kills the tissue overlying it. So this is what you're looking at right back here is the nail plate, and that's where the nail actually originates from and grows from. So we're killing that.
Oh, okay.
And then this is just the nail bed, and that's just skin. There's nothing crazy about that. And then between each of these, I just pick it back out again, make sure there's nothing else in there.
Kind of smells like, I forgot that stuff that you use for, can't think of it right now.
Oops.
Like cough syrup or something.
It doesn't smell bad in my opinion.
No,
Smells alright.
it just smells like something that you would take for, a sore throat or something.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, there's this thing that I have to buy on Amazon. That's all this lady used. For her, I guess she had 2 of her big toenails pulled, and she uses this stuff. Well, I know it's acrylic and stuff, but she uses like a build. It's like a toenail thing that you put the acrylic in, and you kind of measure your toenail, and it makes a toenail for you.
That's cool. Never heard of that. You gotta do that then. See how it works. If it works well, tell Dr. Tidwell.
Okay. It looked great when she did it online.
Well, if that works, then you don't need any toenails.
Oh yeah, I want my toenails. It's just this one. I damaged that tap dancing years ago,
okay.
so I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm glad it was just one.
Yes. All right. I've adequately killed that nail now.
It looks dead. Zombie toenail.
Maybe move your foot over here for me just a little bit. There we go. I'm just gonna flush this out a little bit.
If you don't have that little toe thing on there, does it bleed a lot?
Yeah, it bleeds quite a bit more.
Must be nice to see nice feet every now and then, huh? I mean, considering you're a toe doctor and all.
Yeah, so we see it all.
Telling you, I don't know, that guy with the other foot, I don't know. I guess he says because his mom died that he let his feet go, but
Oh yeah.
they were crusty and they were flaky.
Yeah.
How do you get feet like that?
Well, there's lots of things that can cause that, but the number one thing that causes bad feet, to be honest with you, is diabetes.
Oh.
It is the worst possible thing for feet.
Mm.
Causes neuropathy, so you can't feel things in your feet anymore, and then you end up getting wounds from that you because you can't feel anything, and then.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably the number one reason a foot would end up looking like that. Alright, let's get you dressed up here, okay?
Uh-huh.
And then you're going to be all set. Pretty painless overall, right?
Yep. Besides the poking.
First shot, told you it's the worst part. After that, it's all smooth sailing.
Walk around with a big toe.
You're going to have a big old club toe for a little while here, okay?
Uh-huh. I dread for the numbness to wear off.
It won't be as bad as you think it is.
Okay.
Like I said, you should have some dull throbbing. But just take Tylenol, take ibuprofen.
Okay.
And it will be okay. I usually do this just so this doesn't pop off your toe, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yay.
And he gave you those instructions on soaking and everything?
Yeah.
Great. As long as you have those,